really see the size of the plot now.
A developer like yourself to have a relationship with a structural engineer is very important.
Strange seeing the place like this. One step closer. Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. Today I am at our northwest London site where we are going to be building 23 new build apartments. We are finally seeing some action on site. As you can see, been doing the site clear out, the hoardings going around the site, and yeah, you can really get a sense of the size of the site now. And if you've been watching my content for a while, you'll know that we've been waiting for this approval to come through for a very long time. We're still actually waiting for the Section 106 agreement to be signed, so we won't be able to demolish the building until that's done. But you know, we've done a lot of site prep already, capped off the utilities, we've done the soft strip out inside. So the next step is to get the Section 106 agreement signed so they can release our planning decision notice. With planning approval, we'll wrap this building up in scaffolding and the guys will start demolishing the building. Just to remind any new viewers, this is a scheme of 23 apartments with hopefully a GDV of around 17 to 18 million. I think we can push for 18 million, especially with some of the units we have, including a couple of penthouses. I think the lender's valuation might come in more closer to 17 and a half. Let's see. This is in joint venture agreement with the landowner. We've teamed up with them, and under the agreement we had to design the building, take it through planning, and now eventually build it out. Soft strip out done. It's actually quite a nice pad stroke, isn't it?
It is, until you step on it and it goes all like this.
So all of this is coming down. Oh, look at all this. Yeah. Is that where you're working?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. There are actually people living here.
They were living on mattresses, the whole house.
Yeah,
The whole house.
It was 6 months ago.
It was absolutely, when I was walking around this house, we opened the door and we was like, oh man.
Site clear up is going on. Hoardings going up. We've cleared up all the shrubs and bushes and taken out some of the trees along this boundary line. Yeah, you can really see the size of the plot now. The network rail fence on the other side. Really see the level changes now too. Over there, that's the street level. And look how far down the ground drops. Kevin's decided to do a little thing, like he's agreed to do a little thing for the YouTube.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. He said, it's quite sweet, he was saying, oh, I'm flattered.
I said that you can have more time on your hands so you can subscribe to Parish's video and just watch that. He goes, yeah, definitely.
It's weird seeing Cavendish yesterday like that.
It looks like a building
especially
site.
after like what 2 years of just seeing that house and then
I found it really. I mean, it feels like the 3 projects have just suddenly
come to life.
Things are happening like suddenly.
I'm kind of happy not to deal with planning stuff for a while. I mean, PD ones make sense, right? I mean, look how Touchwood, Enfield, where we're going to now. How more straightforward, that process.
Oh yes.
Yeah, especially when you find one like that with concrete slabs. You know, when we get planning, we have to discharge conditions and stuff, whereas this one, we're just rolling straight into it. Like, we picked up the keys and the week after we're doing strip out. Hi guys, so yesterday I was at our North London project, showing you a sneak peek of what's happening over there. I'll be doing a more detailed video on that site soon. But yeah, today we are at our Enfield project to check in on some progress, and we're going to be meeting our structural engineer on site as well, and he has agreed to come on camera later as well. So there's been a lot of strip out that's been done. We can now actually see what's going on in the building. So let's take a look. So yeah, what did you think of the building?
Building gives the impression that it was a quality structure, well built, nicely designed, excellent for conversion from commercial to residential, substantial building.
Why do you think this is a good building and project for us as developers?
Because it's a more modern building, and it's been commercial, all the floors are concrete, which lend themselves to parquet floor situation, conversion to residential. Whereas an older Victorian building would probably have timber floors, and that would give you problems with noise and fire.
Yeah, okay. And you've looked at the building and it's in good shape. It's in good.
It gives the impression that it was
Built really
well built, well designed, and it's actually been well maintained. So
That's good.
a property this age. So we're estimating the construction late 80s. So we're 40 years old.
Yeah.
Inside, very well maintained. There's no obvious defects. So
It's good.
Good
It's
building.
good to hear. Yeah, good to hear that we've made the right decision. How important is a structural engineer, or should I say, the right kind of structural engineer for a property developer? It's great that we can pick up the phone and speak to you guys about a scheme that we're considering to purchase, especially schemes with planning permission, just to get your initial quick view on it.
yeah, I think for a developer like yourself to have a relationship with a structural engineer is very important. It's when you're doing that initial looking, it's so easy to. A lot of planning architects aren't overly practical, which means that although you've got a planning permission, you can easily land up with something that's practically unbuildable, or it's going to involve major expense in achieving. Initially, it is really good from your point of view that you can run past a structural engineer and get an idea of the practicality. Engineers have a bad reputation for being the spoil sports, but at that point it's better that you know the downsides and that you take that into account in any offer you're making, and then anything beyond that can be an improvement. From our point of view, the bit that isn't obvious to everyone is the foundations. So on new build especially, it's very easy to overlook what is in fact a major cost item in the development. So if you've got adverse ground conditions, you really need to know about that before you proceed. As I say, modern buildings, this particular building, as I say, is well built. Turn of the century Victorian buildings, they're at this point in their life, they're actually suffering from old age. So not only were they built to a different construction standard to us, but they're also suffering from lots of old age defects. So, you again, to have a structural survey or as someone look at the structure before you go forward is probably 100% essential. It's too easy to buy a big liability.
How early would you say a structural engineer needs to be involved in the design process?
So apart from being involved pre-purchase,
Yeah.
I think you need to get the structural engineer involved very early on, at conceptual stage from the architectural side. We can, as engineers, we can be responsive to yourself as a developer, just adapting the architecture slightly to get much more cost-effective solutions.
Yeah.
So, as early as possible, once you've got your conceptual drawings, you need the structural engineer involved as soon as possible. From a structural engineer's point of view, the worst situation you can be in is that a project is completely detailed architecturally and frozen, and then you're trying to undertake compromise design to make sure that the building looks the same as the approved drawings, when minor modifications can sometimes be really cost effective. But you have to do them at the appropriate time.
There you go, guys. I mean, it is really important to get the structural engineer on board and to have a good relationship with a structural engineer and have them as part of your power team, I think. Sorry guys, the battery ran out, so we've had to use our phone to film this last bit.
So from our perspective, for you as a small to medium-sized developer, the structural engineer should be your friend. Shouldn't be a person that is an impediment. They should be there to help you from a very early stage.
Thank you, Kevin. Well said. I think we are friends. And today is probably maybe one of the last times we see you in a professional capacity. Because
I've got old and wizard.
So you're retiring. But no, thank you. Thank you for your many years of help and assistance in our projects. And we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. And what you do something.
Oh my goodness!
Right.
Thank you. Well, look.
No worries.
It's a two-way thing. I say the engineer should be your friend. A good architect, it's enjoyable to work with. And we've had that relationship. It's been great. I've enjoyed it immensely. It's been great. Wow, thank you for doing this. That's no problem.
I don't think Kevin, he wasn't expecting anything. He said it he did say it as a joke to me once ages ago. Like, I asked him when's your last day, and he said not until next year. Don't worry, you don't need to get me anything.
I like what he said about being a friend.
Yeah, people like him are quite rare. Hi guys, another day, another site. So today I'm at our Islington site. This week has been full on. The scaffold is fully done now, fully wrapped in Monoflex, and we've got a tin roof on the top, and that's now allowed us to take off the roof. So yeah, that's why I'm here, to just check on progress and see what's going on. Kevin, who we filmed with, our structural engineer, we've worked with Barter Hill on a number of schemes. They were involved heavily in this one as well. But yeah, I cannot stress the importance of having a good structural engineer on your side. And as he mentioned, you know, we are ultimately friends working together, and that's how it should be. So your power team has to be kind of like an extension of your friend circle. Amazing guy. I'm sure he's gonna enjoy retirement, but he has said that he's gonna come and visit us on site. So yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna see him again. But for now, let's go and check in on some progress. So guys, yeah, we're about to go to the top floor. Last time we filmed here, there was still a roof and we were inside the roof space, filming inside the roof space. But yeah, now the roof is pretty much gone. It's all gone actually. The existing roof is gone. And that is gonna enable us to work on this floor that we're standing on, which is the second floor. Because essentially we need to redo this floor, or parts of this floor. We need to make sure basically the floor and the ceiling build-ups are secure with the structure. And so yeah, removing the roof is going to enable us to do this. Yeah, and just a reminder, we've gone in for a full planning application, and that is for a full mansard conversion on the top. That's going to change that top floor unit from a studio to a 3-bedroom flat with amenity space, and at the back we are going to be doing a new build block, and that's going to give us initially 3 flats, hopefully, fingers crossed. Once we get that planning granted, we're going to go in with a further planning application for an additional unit on the top. And so we've kind of future-proofed the design with the stair core and the lift shaft coming up to the top floor. So anyway, let's go and have a look at some progress. Strange seeing the place like this, but yeah. So this is the party wall, which we're going to have to redesign for the mansard shape. And this whole rear parapet wall is going to come up to the top line of the roof. And then on the other 2 sides, we're going to have a 70-degree slope for the mansard with dormer windows. So yeah, this is going to give us a 3-bedroom apartment with a courtyard terrace over here. One step closer. It's been a long week. 3 projects on the go now. The whole team is working really hard behind the scenes. I'm shattered. Exciting times, but tough. Lots going on. But yeah, no, thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next one.